Good boy. So this is young Phineas, and he finds it difficult, good boy, to see unknown dogs while he's on lead. Yes. So we have a fake dog, a stuffed dog, over to my left. Yes, near the fence. And the goal of today, which might change, but the goal of today is to be able to approach and have Finn be non-reactive. So Finn is already feeling a little bit, yes, good boy. He's already feeling a little bit worried, uncertain perhaps, and because I'm handling him, I'm not his person. He's looking at his person right now. Yes, good boy. He's also taking food a little bit hard, so that for me lets me know, yes, he's holding a little bit of tension in his jaw. You might also notice that I am marking him with a YES when he looks in the direction of the dog. So that's very nice. This is a trained behaviour that he knows, lying down and relaxing. Good boy, yes. So I'm going to get him up in just a moment. We're going to amble up towards the fake dog. Good boy. Walk on. Very nice. Good boy. So if you're out walking with your dog and you come across another dog, yes, coming towards you, and you know that your dog might struggle with a greeting, I'm just going to amble. I'm paying lots of attention to Finn. That's very nice. Yes. And he's walking next to me because he has been trained to do so. Okay. Yes. Good boy. Did you see when he looked at the dog then and I marked him? That turned his attention back on me, which is exactly what I want. I don't want him to start approaching the dog on his own, because I know the longer he looks at the dog, the more yucky he'll feel and the more likely he is to react. Okay, walk on. I know it's weird. I'm talking at the same time. You're very good. Very good boy. That's it. So we might stand here. Actually, we'll go this way. So I'm side on to the dog. He's side on to the dog. And good boy. That's very nice. I'm going to temporarily stop rewarding him for looking at me because I'd really like him to look in the direction of the dog. And to do that, I'm just going to wait. I don't need to say any cues. Hello, darling. I know it's warm, sweetie. That's a good boy. Yes. Boop, 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 whoopsie. Whoopsie. So we're going to get a bit of distance. I'm just going to do a little scatter. Seek. Good boy. So his cue for finding food on the ground, seek, is seek. Watch his body when I say it. Seek. Yay. Good boy. So we just got too close and then he went, oh my God. Yes, seek. We got too close then before he looked up. Very nice. Let's see if we can slow that down now. Yes. So this is a more comfortable distance for him. Yes. Very nice. See, when I say a marker, he can actually turn away on his own. Good. Yes. Very nice. Here, darling. Good boy. See how he's eating food really, really fast now? Because he's just had, yes, that's nice. He's just had a big dump of adrenaline from woofing at that dog. Yes. Very nice. So if this was, let's just give him a little bit of distance and make him feel a little bit more comfortable. That's a good boy. If this was a neighbourhood and we had no other option, yes, very nice. That would be really, really tricky. So walking in, yes, walking in areas where you can use distance as your number one help and your number one support for your dog is really important, yes. And see how he's looking and just making sure that that dog is staying where it is. That's better. You see his right ear is pointed towards the dog, or it was. Good boy. So what I might do now is actually give him his ball for a moment. Excuse me, thank you. Just to loosen, just to lighten the mood a little bit. Yes, very good. And what about, would you like this ball? Good boy. Pop, pop. So at this distance, sorry, they might be squeaking. At this distance he can play and he can eat and he can stay under threshold, but as we get closer that is going to change. Very nice, sweetie. Squeaky. Good boy. Can you drop it? Good boy. So I just interrupted. He was looking at the dog then. You don't want to look at him, do you? Oh, sweetie. Good boy. You stay in my shade, of course. Good boy. You go over there. That's a good boy. Put that away. You can have it again in a sec. So we might go and approach again. You can see I didn't drop any food here, I'm pretty sure. Good boy. That's nice. Let's approach again. I just want to do it slowly. Good boy. So we don't get right on top of the dog and then him go, oh my goodness, I can't cope. Steady, steady. Good boy. Steady. See how he's like, don't really want to go that way. So we'll go up here and we'll just chill for a minute. Yes. Good boy, darling. We'll have a break in a sec. So see, when he comes back and I feed him, he eats it really fast and then he can't stay in the position. He has to keep moving. Yes. Good boy. So what that's telling me is if he can't sit and eat food, that's too uncomfortable for him to do so. Yes, that's better. I definitely wouldn't ask him to do something at this stage like sit or down, because he's telling me quite clearly that he cannot. He's not able to do this at the moment. That's a good boy. Let's see if we can work through it. That's a good boy. You have a look at his body language. So anytime you want to abort and go, okay, this isn't working, just do that. But I think, yes, sometimes you do need to know how far is too far. Yes, better, nice. And you will only find that out through experimentation and being curious about your dog's behaviour. Very good. Nice. So in response to my big deep breath, he lied down. And I'm not cueing him to do anything. He knows I have reinforcement available and he is just giving me, yes, he's giving me what he can at the time. He knows what works, what will get him good stuff. Sometimes he just can't offer that. And you just wait him out or give him a bit of distance, change the subject a little bit. Yes. Nice. So this would be a good time to end this little mini session and do some play. So I think we should do that. So we're just going to start moving in the direction of the other dog again. Yes. When we're further away, and he looks in the direction of the other dog and then looks back at me, that's definitely worth rewarding. That's a good boy. Yes, nice. You can swap between rewarding for looking at the dog by saying yes and rewarding when the dog looks, or you can have the dog look and then look back at you and then reward. Those are kind of the two options. When we're at a distance, it's going to be much easier for Finn to look at the dog and then look back at me. Once we get closer, I'm going to have to reward him for looking at the dog. And it's okay, yes. It's okay to swap between the two. There you go, darling. All right, let's amble. That's nice. Yes, nice. You can see that the reward marker actually interrupts him and has him turn back towards me, but that is only when he's at a comfortable distance. Good boy, that's nice. So I wonder, can we get any relaxed behaviour here? This is probably about the distance that we ended our last session. Very nice, yes. So again, I'm not giving him any cues. It's interesting that he's always relaxing with his back to the dog. Just more information for me. That's a good boy. And I know it's warm. It's not too bad. That's nice, yes. So when your dog knows these behaviours like sit and down and you have reinforcement available, see he can't actually maintain that position. I realised that I could ask him to stay, but he's just letting me know that's better, Yes, letting him go at his pace and giving him as much choice in this process as possible. It's very important. Good boy. That's lovely. That's nice. Yes. So when we have some relaxed behaviour at a distance, I would work on making that distance smaller, closer to whatever your dog is worried about. If it's other dogs, people, kids on skateboards, whatever it may be. Yes. That's nice. Very nice, sweetie. Okay, walk on. That's nice. And we're just ambling. Yes. See, that time he looked at the dog and looked straight back at me. So he's kind of getting in the process of... Good boy. He's getting in the process of that's what it is. As long as the dog, yes. As soon as the dog knows the rules surrounding approaching something they're worried about, when they have a format for it, you can see them go, oh, thank goodness. That's nice. Knowing the... Good, yes. Knowing the rules for this process, and the only way they learn the rules is by doing it over and over again in a controlled manner as much as possible. It'd be very difficult for us to teach this kind of on the fly, walking around the neighbourhood, for example, unless you had people that you knew with really calm dogs in setups like this. Okay, we're heading a bit closer. That's nice. Thank you, darling. Yes. Good boy. Nice. Seek. So that time he looked, he saw his movement stop. He made a really good choice to turn back to me instead of lunging and barking at the dog. That was very good. I'm very impressed. So to let him know that that was really good work, I gave him his seek cue. Sorry, darling. He knows that cue very well. I'm going to have to spell it out from now on if I'm not actually meaning it. Nice. So he can relax now at this distance, which I'm really happy about. Let's reward him here for a while and then we'll keep moving closer. Yes. Such a situation that's so dependent on the dog and the day and how they feel. Yes. There's no black and white formula. That's what I'm trying to say. There's no black and white formula because dogs are individuals and they have thoughts and feelings and motivations. And those change day to day just like ours do. That's beautiful. Okay, walk on. Thank you. Yes, nice one. So I marked him and he didn't come back straight away. So that was something different that he hasn't done before. Good. Yeah, nice. He's curious now. Good boy. Yes, I'm not going to keep walking forward while that lead is tight. Can you also see that his tail is slightly between his legs? He's worried. He's like, who is that weirdo there? Good boy. Yes. So I'm not going to let him go forward if he can't come back and relax with me. Because good boy. So that's curious. He's air scenting, but look at his tail. Good boy, sweet. Yes. I'm interrupting him there because I have an inkling that if he keeps looking at the end of the lead, he might work himself up enough to bark and react at that time. So I just interrupt with a silly noise just to let him know that perhaps looking back at me at this time is a good idea. All right, darling. That's a good boy. Steady, 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 steady. That's a good boy. Pop, pop. Yes. So can we get relaxation here? Let's see. That's a good boy. Yes. That's good. Yes. So that's the first time I've got connection and eye contact with him facing me rather than facing the other dog at this distance. Yes. So see how he sat and then went, uh-oh, and then grabbed that food really fast and then turned away from me again. So we're not going to go any closer until that is different. That's a good boy. Nice. Are you hot, darling? Oh, you just need to move a bit. That's all right. We need a bit of distance. Of course you can have distance. Yeah, that's fine. So does he need a little bit of pressure to come off for a while? As soon as we got distance, look at his tail. His tail was clamped over his bottom. As soon as he started walking towards the house, it actually came out and was more relaxed. So those are good things to keep in mind. I know, darling. Hi. Oh, that's very good. So he can go straight into relaxation here, whereas up there he could not. That's nice. And he can hold position. He's not just immediately lying down and then getting up again. So let's see if we give him a piece of food, what he does. Nice. So he can maintain position. Obviously this behaviour has been taught out of this context, but this is why we have it. If a dog has a very strong behaviour that they'll default back to, you could use it as a litmus test to see how they're feeling. That's nice. Lovely. Yes. Nice. So let's use this as kind of our home base now, and we're going to kind of go back and forward towards the other dog. Good boy. Okay, walk on. Nice one. Let's see if we can stay connected on the way up. Nice loose lead. Steady, dove. Good boy. That's it. Nice. So he's looking and looking away. Very nice. Yes. And me making a clicking sound, he will be easily interrupted and he will turn back towards me. So he feels better this time, but he's still quite curious, and I would say probably just wants to get the greeting over with as soon as possible. That's very good trying. You're trying, I know. That's nice. So he's saying, look, I can offer relaxation, put that in air quotes, but I'm going to face the dog. Okay, I'll take it. Fair. Yep. Oh, here, no, darling, we're not going to move. So he couldn't maintain that relaxation that he had here with me to go and deliver a reward. He had to kind of get up and move again. That's a good boy, yes. We don't have to have that happen, but it's just, you know, he doesn't have to lie down. It's just a way of staying connected and me letting him, or him letting me know how he's feeling, yes. And as we get closer to the dog, just assessing his behaviour. That's a good boy, nice, yes. This is a slow process, and that's okay. Good boy. Yes, beautiful. So I'm going to release him to say hello to the dog, but I'm only going to release him when he's connected with me. I don't expect him to lie down here, but he's offered me a sit. So once he's connected with me, good boy. Okay, go say hi. I'm with you. So he can come up and say hello. Very good boy. Good boy. Please don't get your head stuck. Thank you. Very nice. Okay, darling. Lead nice and loose. Good boy. Yay! Nice one. Nice one. So teaching this cue of go say hi is something, if you get up to the point of working with in close proximity to another dog. Very nice. This is a really handy cue. So they must be connected with you, and then, okay, go say hi. That's a good boy. You go say hi. He's like, I know it's not a proper dog. Yay! And he comes away. Good boy. And let's give him his toy because he's done a really good job. Here, ready.